Yo, what's up? It's your girl Gab.
And I'm Shawil and Welcome back to all the viewers and those who are new to the channel.
All right, y'all. So today's guest, we have Boston MQ. She's the founder of Boston MQ Clothing. And when she's building her brand, she's putting down serious smiles on her Harley Davidson Road Glide. We're diving into what fuels her love for the open road, her style, and how she turned her lifestyle into a statement. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Let's go. Let's talk.
We need some glow. We need that.
So, welcome to the channel and thank you for coming on the show this evening.
And thank you for
Um,
inviting me.
no problem, no problem. So, I guess for the listeners who might be new to you, who is Boston MQ?
It's me. It is me, Boston, from Boston, living down here in the South where I picked up riding motorcycles, and it has given me a freedom like I've never known. So I've always been deemed a free spirit, and this propelled it even further. So um it's funny when people ask me, "Who are you?" I'm like, depends on what side of me you bring out, because I got a little bit of everything.
It gives like little evil smile. She's like,
So pretty much, and she knows what's it that they call people from Massachusetts?
Mass holes.
Yep, that's what she's giving y'all right now. She
Yes.
said it, not
Okay.
me.
Yeah, it depends on what you're giving. It's what I give.
I know that's right. So tell us, like, what got you, or who, like, how did you get into riding motorcycles in the first place?
I started riding motorcycle. Well, I'll say this: it wasn't even riding. I was on the back of a bike. When I was 15, my best friend had a bike, and he used to pick me up from school. And we would ride. And from there, I just like when I got married, my husband rode. I was just always on the back of a bike. So eventually I was like, I'm sick of waiting to ride with other people. I'm going to learn how to do it myself. And
Mhm.
that's exactly what I did. I learned how to ride. I went and I bought a little bullshit bike just because I just wanted to make sure that I was really going to do it. And I did. After 6 months of riding that bike, I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. I'm doing this. And I traded that in and I got a Harley. And at first I had a street glide, now I have a road glide, and I've been riding for 4.5 years now. In April it was 4 years, so yeah, like 4.5 years now.
so
Okay,
so
we
you know going
got
to
a picture of you.
the big boys. So what made
Yeah.
you go to from a street glide to a road glide?
Um, I honestly I don't even know. Like I saw a lot of women riding road glides. And like I was in these women's groups on Facebook, and there was women who were like, so I'm like 5'8". And I would see these women, they'd be talking about, oh, I'm 5 foot, I'm 5'2", oh, I'm 5'4", and they were riding road glides. And I was like, wow, that looks like a really big bike. I need to ride a really big bike. If they can do it, I know I can do it. And so I did it, and I got a road glide because like when I had my street glide, people used to be like, oh, wait till you take it across country. You're not going to you're going to be catching the wind and you're going to feel it and da da da. And I'm like, whatever. And then I switched and I got a road glide, and after I got used to that fixed fairing, it took like 3 or 4 rides before I got used to that. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a nice ride.
You look
I
like
like it.
you made in it. You look like
Yeah.
you made in it.
I love my bike. I love it.
Road
You
Yeah.
glide
know
or no
what I'm gonna say? Roll glide or no glide.
Yeah. Yep. And that's so funny too, because people always say that. I'm like, whatever. I just love my bike. It is what it is. Whatever it is, I love my bike. We are one. We are
Howard,
one.
don't you
Yeah.
start.
I'm 6'12". But that's how it should be when you get find a bike that you feel connected with.
Hmm.
It's just you, that bike, in the road. Nothing else matters.
Yeah. And that's exactly how I feel, and that's exactly how we are. I'm like like people do those little photo challenges on like IG and Facebook, and they're like, post the love of your life, and it's like it's a picture of me and my bike.
Yeah.
That is the love of my life.
Some
Yeah,
people don't understand that.
yeah, I didn't start. Well, I test rode a couple of street glides, but I didn't like I was a little intimidated by the road glider too at first, but I didn't
Mhm.
like how everything was like right here, like on the street glide. Like it just
Yeah.
felt like I was like, I don't know, it wasn't enough space. And then when I got on the road glide, I was like, okay, this is nice. I like this. Like it looks sexy, I'm 5'7". So
Hmm.
I felt the same way, I'll see, some of my homegirls same way. I was like, yo, if they could do it, same thing. So I
Yeah.
agree with you on
Yep.
that. Definitely agree with you on that.
So, what would you say, since you've been riding for 4 years now? What would you say is your has been your favorite place to ride, and what makes it special?
Mm. Honestly, now my favorite place to ride is to the Northeast. Once I finally got over the fear of riding to the Northeast, because like growing up there, driving up and down from like New England to Maryland or wherever, drivers are crazy. The roads are really bad, and I don't know if you've ever been on the New Jersey Turnpike or the George Washington Bridge, but
Oh yeah,
even in a car, it's like it's something you have to get used to, right? So I just always, for the first couple of years, I always felt like, oh my god, I cannot do that on a bike. I'm never gonna be able. Like I just had this thing in my head, and then this year, actually this summer, I went up north. Where we went to New Hampshire, and I was like, went up, came back, and I was like, I did it. Yay. So now that's my favorite place to ride. I actually went by myself now. Um, I think in August, I went by myself, and I'm like, yeah, now I know I can do anything. I did the George Washington Bridge by myself twice. And like some people might be like, oh, whatever. But no, that was a big deal to me. And that meant a lot to me on the inside because yeah, that traffic is crazy.
Hold on. So I'm not from up north. I'm from here in Virginia. Is
Hmm.
that the one where it's like a two level?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that was the time. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think. Did we go? Was that when we went to? That's when we went to Canada because we were supposed to go to. What's it? What's the rally up there?
You've taken it.
Oh yeah, didn't you go to like Niagara Falls or something?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I went up there the first time, I promise you, I want to leave my bike right there on that
Yeah.
bridge
Mhm.
because it was stop and go, and I was like, "What the
Mhm.
fuck? I hate this shit." Like it was
Well, that's
no,
because the time of the day that you went.
it was like
I
nowhere to
mean,
go,
it's
and I was
always like that.
I
No,
It's
was
always.
tired.
because I've traveled through it. Because right, I'm from New York, but I live in Connecticut.
Mhm.
But I've traveled through the George Washington early in the morning when it's like 3, 4 in the morning, and it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's still
So and
traffic, but
it
not stop and go.
yeah, well,
No, I couldn't go
congestion.
nowhere. It was horrible.
I have a friend, and he said like the best time to go is like 11, 12, like overnight in the middle of the night. And I'm like, well, I'm definitely not doing that. I need to be in the bed sleeping. So
Yeah.
I've been, I know this last time when I went by myself going up, I went early. I think I left at like 7 in the morning from Delaware. So that would have put me in like New York at like 9 or 10. And it
Hmm.
wasn't bad. It was a Sunday too. So and it was moving. I literally, and I took a picture of this too, a screenshot. I was doing 7 miles an hour the whole way across the bridge.
I believe it.
Yeah. So, and that's like it's still moving too much to put your feet down, but not enough to like really like like it's really you got to
Yeah, you
control.
clenching. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Try going through
when
the
I went,
Holland Tunnel.
it was hot. I was
Try going through
Yeah.
the
man,
Holland.
I was hot. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, then my bike started sounding all crazy. I was like, that shit about to fucking got out. I can't get
Yeah.
no wind. So yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. That shit was horrible. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah,
So
that's my best. That's my favorite place is riding up to the Northeast.
so I would say if you ever get a chance next year, go up to Maine to Acadia
Mhm.
National Park. That right
Yeah.
there
Okay.
is perfect. Perfect
Yeah.
riding.
Yeah. It's all beautiful up there.
Oh
I
yeah.
stayed in Boston for a couple of days, and it like everything is right there. Like you can hit like four states in less than a day. So that's how
Yeah.
I wound up in Canada, because I was like, all right, I need to get my Vermont state sign. And then I'm in Vermont and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the Ben and Jerry's factory. And then as I'm riding to the Ben and Jerry's factory, the signs are in English and in French. And I'm like, oh, that means I'm close to Canada. So I looked up how far Canada was. It was another hour. I was like, oh, I'm going to Canada. So I went to Canada for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I wish
Yeah.
somebody would ride with me to Ben and Jerry's. Two wheel traveler.
That sounds.
Nah, but so it seems to me, I feel like you kind of answered this, but do you prefer long cross country runs or the quick local rides?
um Mostly the long cross country, and it's funny because I never thought it would be this way. But now I literally, when I'm home, I know there's people out there, they'll get on their bike for any reason. Oh, I got to go to the grocery store. Oh, I got to go to the post office. Oh, I got to go in town to get such and such. And they'll jump on their bike. And to me, I don't even like to start my bike. I don't like to go out on my bike unless I'm really going somewhere. Unless I'm leaving the state, or I'm going to a different part of this state that I live in. Like and this is where like getting a second bike, a smaller bike, comes into play, because I just feel like my road glide is truly made to be stretched out. It's like
Hmm.
we get on the highway and he just goes, as opposed to like if you have a smaller bike, you can bob and weave and move around town in traffic and stuff. But yeah, I like long rides.
See, and it's crazy you say that because that's kind of like why I want to get. I was looking into like a lowrider ST because it's a smaller bike, and I feel like going around town
Hmm.
that'll be great as a second bike. Because at first I was like, I might just give me another sport bike just to get you know, the itch out of the way every now and then. But I want something that can be versatile. And me, I like to go. If I go to the store, I want to be able to have a way to carry what I'm getting from the store and back
You
home.
want
So
them snacks.
nah, man, I go grocery shopping on my road guys sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will take that bike to the grocery store and I will come back with bags.
I know that.
I've seen people do that, and I'm like, that is so crazy. I got so much crap in my bike, like I don't have anywhere. You know what fits in there? My coffee. Like that's my coffee and my purse, and then the rest of the stuff is like gear and parts and tools or whatever. I don't
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
understand how people grocery shop.
if I'm not on a road trip or not planning to go on a road trip, I'll still keep the tools in there. But rain gear and stuff like that, usually I can just take out and it'd be
Mm,
fine.
Mm-mm. No,
I
I mean,
don't. I
I'll take it out to wash it, but I make sure that I put it right back.
Oh no,
Right, because
it goes
otherwise you
back.
forget it.
No, no, it goes back in there once I'm done grocery shopping. But
Mm,
me
Mm-mm.
personally, like, cause
Pulled
I
out
wipe the
all
inside, I
my
wipe the
damn
bags down, I wipe the inside
pet-
the bags down too. So you got to wipe the inside the bags down, especially if you go grocery shopping and you bring back like some crab legs and stuff like that. You got to make sure you clean it
Y'all, I told you I was
out.
greedy. Y'all thought I was playing. I told you. I'm gonna get small stuff, maybe some bread, some eggs. He over here talking about crab legs.
Oh,
mm-mm.
look, you gotta indulge in life
Who
finest
said
things.
Fendi facts?
So, is there any unforgettable road stories that you have?
Ugh, road stories, not really. Nothing major. Like places that I've been and things that I've seen. I feel like the most major road story that I have is like everything. Let me knock on wood, because everything happens to every other people that I'm with. Like their bike has issues. Their bike stops us from moving on to the next destination. Like so far, my man has held up for me, and we have been good. And I don't want to jinx any of that. So I don't have any major stories, just typical stuff like breaking down I feel like the biggest, it was like a breakdown slash blessing, was I was with my friend Sugar Brown, and she rides a Goldwing, and we were all the way out in Montana, and we got up from the hotel in the morning, rode 2 miles over to Starbucks. Gotta get Starbucks coffee.
Yeah.
And like as we parked and got off, I'm looking at her bike and it's like pouring from the bottom. I'm like, is your bike supposed to be doing that? And she's like, no. And it turns out it was like antifreeze or something like that. But here's where the blessing comes into play. One, we had only rode 2 miles down the road to the Starbucks. And then two, while we were in the Starbucks trying to figure out what we're going to do or where she's going to go, there's a Honda Motorsports a mile down the street. Like, what are the odds? Like,
Yeah.
it was all right there. And we're in Montana, like the middle of nowhere in Montana. And so
Oh,
luckily she was able to get it over to that. So like that's a pretty memorable thing just because of not have getting out not getting out on the highway like we were supposed to
mhm.
head to our next destination. It was that morning ritual of getting coffee where we saw there was something wrong, and then there was a place right down the street and they wound up fixing her bike for her. So just stuff like that. Nothing
And
major.
it's stories like that that y'all gonna always remember. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you. Like
Mm-hmm.
it may at the time it may have sucked, but you're
Yeah.
like, dang, But at the same time, when you look back at it now, it's something that you can sit back and laugh about
Yep.
because it's a story and it's an adventure.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It was an adventure.
Don't worry, Gab and I have a tons of story.
Yeah.
They all funny, but
Yeah.
like
He makes sure he displays in his videos.
Yeah.
All right, so we've talked about how you started riding and um your riding style. Let me ask you about your brand.
Hmm.
So how did that come about?
So it's me, and I wanted it to be like a women's empowerment thing, mostly because okay, so here's how it came about. One, it's me. Two, I feel like I was seeing all of these brands, all these male-centered brands,
Hmm.
and it's like, okay, where's the pink? Where's the purple? Where's the light blue? Like how come like women can't get and then if it was something like sarcastic or witty, it was about men or like degrading women or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no, we need to change that. So that's why. So first, there's me, and it's my brand, and then I have a ton of sayings, and 90% of it is women centered, female centered, as opposed to for the men. And then I like using the color pink. And it's funny because I've never been a pink girl. I've never been a pink
Yeah,
girl.
I'm not a pink girl either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have found now that when I'm riding my bike, I want people to know that it's a woman riding this bike. Yes, it's a woman that you see doing these things on this bike, moving through this traffic, controlling this big machine. Yes, I'm a woman doing this. So that I wear more pink just for that.
I love that for you.
hey, you gotta stand on something.
Yes, and that is what I stand on. This is me because I can remember a couple years ago I got caught in a monsoon on 58 headed out to Norfolk. And when I pulled into the gas station and there was other people there who had pulled over cuz you really couldn't see, it was raining so hard, and the guy was like, "Oh wow, you're a woman." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I saw you out in traffic." I was like, "Wow, that guy is crazy." And here you are, you're a woman. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a woman." So like ever since then, I'm like, I gotta start wearing more pink because this some bullshit. You need to know
She's
that
a bush.
yeah, it's me out there. It's not some guy. It's not. This is not just your average run of the mill rider. I am a woman, and I'm doing what they do. It's a different ball game.
I love that. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I seen one shirt you had it said, no, you can't ride with me.
Hmm. Yep.
I gotta get a shirt. And somebody, hold on, wait, let me highlight this again. I gotta get a shirt from you as well. because I
Yeah.
think that's probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
Which is so
we'll
funny
cop
because
some
like
merch.
I've put together a bunch of things and that one actually is the number one seller. No, you can't ride with me.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I'm all for it. I like riding with people, but I will hop on the road quick by
Mm-hmm. By
myself.
yourself.
By
Mm-hmm.
myself, as long as the people that need to know where I'm going, they can track me, I'm good.
Yeah. And
So
that even that little saying goes towards, and I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but I got this a lot when I first started riding. Like men at dealerships or men at gas stations, and like you're getting off your bike or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, you riding that big thing? Can I ride with you? Oh, you sure you can
hell
handle
no,
that?" Da, 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 da. Like,
exactly. They'll be like, "You don't see nobody else around this motherfucker, do you?
right,
This is my bike.
right.
You
You,
can
you
handle that.
you
You
saw
can
me
handle
pull in here and get off of it.
yeah,
Yes, I can handle it, and I rode it. Yes. No,
exactly.
you can't ride with me. That's why I came up with that one.
I love it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get one because I started laughing because that's exactly how it is. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we could ask other female riders and stuff, especially when the road glide and everything like that. They just be so amazed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You sure you can handle that thing?
Oh, can I get on the
No.
back? Hell no, you can't get on the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, no. No.
Creep.
So I guess it's safe to ask this question: what do you think is next for your brand?
Um, it's so funny. I don't know. I honestly am enjoying doing the shirts. I just added in sweatshirts. Like I was I'm gonna have to send this to my brother after it's over with because he's in my ear. He's like, you need to be doing sweatpants and you look, you could do hats. And then if you do like a like he's trying to get me to do it. I'm like, hello, can I master one thing first? So honestly, I have more designs that I want to roll out, and I'm comfortable with the t-shirts and the sweatshirts. I have more designs that I want to roll out, get those in, and then maybe I'll move on to something else. Probably hats,
I love hats and Boston.
Yeah,
I
right?
rock a hat quick.
Scullies, and
I,
Yeah,
truckers caps.
we need
I
that.
love a good trucker's cap.
We need
Yeah.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Me
Yep.
too. As if I
Especially,
need another hat. I got a ton of hats.
yeah, I'm always wearing hats all the time. So you let me know when you gonna release
All right. I
that.
got you. I got you.
So so is there any like new drops that you have it like thought about so far that you may be dropping besides things that you named so far?
Well, I so there's several things that are on my website,
Mm.
bostonmq.com.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
then I have a couple of designs. So my thing is, I gotta get time. And I feel like I haven't ridden as much this year as I would like to have, but I have other things going on. And then when I do ride, like I'm gone. I need to, like some people travel with their laptop. I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I don't want anything to happen to it. Also, I might just need to get like a smaller one so I can take it around with me and do work from the road because it's just a matter of dropping out different things.
Yeah.
As far as what specifically, I'm trying to think of what even. Oh, my favorite one I need to put out. I make boys cry. That's what it says.
I
I make
seen that
boys
too.
cry. Yeah. And I've made that. I've actually produced that and given it to a couple of people and I have one for myself. But yeah, I need to put that out. I like that.
So what keeps you like motivated like for your business and everything? I know you told us like what started it from your experiences, the guys coming up, but what motivates you to be like, okay, you know what? Um this is the next thing that I want to do for my brand.
Like just dropping the different sayings and to get my shirt out there to more people, that's motivation. Obviously it's kind of like a passive income and it still functions while I'm gone. That's motivating because it's gas money, it's hotel money, it's you know what I mean, like it helps to propel my riding. It
Yeah.
allows me to get out there and still do the thing that I love. And then also, this is another thing that I love, is seeing what I made on other people.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So
So do
that's
you
what
think
keeps me
that?
going.
Oh, sorry about that.
Good.
Um, do you think that it's can sometimes be challenging balancing entrepreneurship and writing at the same time?
It can be, but honestly, I feel like it's probably just me. Like, definitely my number one thing is writing because it keeps me sane. It literally keeps me sane. And then second to that would be my brand and my shirts, which I do love. I do work on. But I just, if it's a bright sunny day like 70, 80 degrees, I'd rather be out on the bike. I'd rather go somewhere. And then I'll try and squeeze in doing something on the computer later when I get home.
So what would you say is the coldest weather you were riding?
Ugh, so that I would ride in. Um, Honestly, I would like to say that I'm a fair weather rider. However, if I need to go somewhere, if there's things that need to be done, I can and have ridden in. I think the lowest was 27 or 30 degrees. Um, it's not a thing to do it. It's not horrible
Hold
as
on, you
long as
said
you have the proper
27 or
gear.
30.
Yeah. And that was in Texas. That was in West Texas. Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
It is freezing and snowing up here at that temperature.
Yeah. Well, that's in the north. Luckily, so I remember this clearly. I was in West Texas. We were doing the I-10 and it was raining. It was dreary, like no sun, and it was about 30 degrees. And it was the middle of the day. The high for the day was 31. And we rode across the whole desert, and it was it was kind of miserable, but it was doable because if you once you get in there and you're like you got your heated gear on and you're all warm. Like I just having this conversation with somebody else, it's like being in a sleeping bag. You're just all bundled up in there, and you got your hands on your handlebars, and then everything is closed up in your helmet.
As soon as you come out that motherfucker, that shit.
Yes, that's the thing. Don't
Oh.
stop. It sucks to stop for gas. Yes, that's the thing, is don't stop. But yeah, once you're going and everything is just kind of circulating and it's comfortable. Like I don't know, do you have heated gear?
Yeah, I have heated gear.
What brand do you have?
I got hot
What
water.
is it? Yeah, hot wired.
Okay. So I don't
It works
know.
pretty great.
Well then, yeah, if it works good, then it's good. Like I have a Gerbing suit and I love it. It works great for me. And like I said, it's like a heated blanket, like being inside of a sleeping bag. Sometimes, especially in the morning, if you're in the middle of nowhere and like I haven't had coffee yet, I'll be in that I'll be in there going to sleep because everything is all closed up and warm and comfy. I'd be
So
like,
I'm assuming that coffee is a must-have before you go on the road.
yes,
Y'all hear that? She said Starbucks a couple of times in the
yes.
coffee. So are
I
you
have
like
to have
cranky?
coffee.
Like so early morning, you getting ready to go to your bike. Like, how is Boston? Like, are you talkative or are you like, don't say shit to me until I get my coffee?
Yeah, the latter, the
The
second
latter.
one. Yeah. And I,
So
I try not to be, I'm not mean about it, but I'm not talkative in the morning. I need to warm up. I need to, especially if we've been traveling and going, like
Hmm.
late nights and early mornings. Like I need to preserve my energy and then get to my coffee and then I'm good. Then I warm up and I open up and I talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That's
definitely. Mm.
that is the sound for our commercial break.
Commercial break.
So would you be able to pull that up for us?
hold on one second. I know I was doing it. I thought you would do it. Okay, here we go.
Video is brought to you by Eagle, lighting the way for riders who demand creative style and by we having technical difficulty. Redefine and create comfort
I feel like we having some technical
and
difficulties.
comfort.
All right. We'll just we'll just remove that. So y'all,
Eagle
sorry,
lights.
Eagle Lights is sponsoring us, and Bad Boy Cycles sponsoring Shawil Guide. And are we missing anybody? Are we
No,
missing
we
any?
all here. We have
No, I'm
technical
talking about
difficulties.
any other. No, I'm
Uh,
saying the other brands.
um, no, that I can think of just Eagle Lights and Bad Boy Cycles, and yeah.
All right, that's who we got so far. So we want to thank them for sponsoring us. Sorry for the technical difficulties. All right.
We'll get
What
it right.
eagle
We'll get it
lights
right.
have you put on your bike? Did both of you use eagle lights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did you put on?
Um. So for me, I have the front fork flare lights, the windshield lights, the head, excuse me, the headlight unit, tour pack lights, and what else? I want to say that's it.
Hmm.
So I have the front headlights, uh, my LED lights on the bike, my auxiliary lights on my tour pack, and then my brake light on the tour pack. It's all from Eco Lights. Mm,
That's a good amount of lights.
yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have added this, you guys. But I do also have Tap Performance um, slip-ons as well. So I have a partial uh, sponsorship with them. So I'm gonna shout them out too. But yeah. Mhm.
Did you put the zombie baffles in?
And I did, but we're not talking about me. We're talking about you today. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I have.
I'm trying to get ideas. I have
Yeah.
Cobra slip-ons right now, and I'm like, I think I want something else. I want something different.
Honestly though,
I like the
so
tabs.
Mm.
I like my slip-ons, but I'm really inching. I've been saying this to Will. I'm really inching to do the 2-in-1.
Oh
So
yeah, we had this conversation.
yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah,
think them tabs gonna be up there too much longer.
yeah. I'm like, I don't
Well,
know.
you
I
can
think
still
it
do a
makes the
tab and still do 2-in-1.
Well,
it,
yeah, yeah. I'm talking about the ones that I have up there right
the two
now.
slip-ons. Yeah,
Yeah,
to
the two
turn it into a
slip-ons.
two into one.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like it makes the bike look lopsided. And I know they got the whole ghost pipe thing. Like maybe
Yeah,
that could
I
be
don't want to
changed.
do the ghost pipe, but my boo was like, "You want functionality or you want to be cute?" And I was like, "All right, you
I
want to be."
mean, you got to think about it too. With the ghost pipe, like I said before, it's just a added weight for no reason.
Eh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's. Oh, hey, I don't know who that is, but what's up?
From BK in NC.
Hey.
Okay, so
Okay, all right. So yeah, I don't know. That's not ringing the bell, but hello. Thank you for
so
watching.
so what is one thing people don't know about you?
Mm, God, there's a lot of things people don't know about me. I had a whole different life before I started riding a bike. So let's see. Let's One thing people don't know about me. Not everybody knows that I have four kids. And my youngest is actually he's turning 17 next week. My
Happy
last
birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah, my birthday.
my baby boy. Yeah, he's turning 17. That's crazy. So yeah, like a lot of people don't know that. Some people know or have recently learned, like I used to be in the army, and that's how I ride now full time or all the time or anytime, is because I'm medically retired from the army. So I used to be a soldier with a limit. I was a with limit soldier.
We want to thank you
Dang,
for the service.
I'm gonna have to chop it up with you after this show because I need to figure out how I could ride. Oh,
How you can get there?
well, I'm already 100%. It's just that
Oh, okay.
I don't got time to ride as much. So
Oh yeah,
I need
yeah,
to fill a
yeah.
game.
It's funny. People say it to me all the time, like, "Oh, I want to be like you when I grow up." I'm like, you can. It's just a matter of how you structure your life, and
Hmm.
then allocate what you have accordingly.
Yeah, I got young kids, so
And there's that. Kids are expensive. Kids are expensive.
indeed.
Yeah,
Well, I got one.
yeah.
Auntie out here in
Okay,
these
period.
streets.
Nobody asked you.
Yeah,
Well, I want to know.
I'm a TT. I want to be TT. Gabby love the kids. I just don't have any more.
Look. She will be TT until you ask. Hey, you want to come watch it for a weekend?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look, I
No,
got
I
limits.
can't. I can't.
Yeah, I'm rich auntie vibes. I got limits. I can't play with the babies for an hour or two and then I'm gone. I can't be staying there the whole weekend now. I got
I got my own things to do.
yeah, I got my own things to do.
Yeah, shoot. That's why I'm happy. I'm at the point where like my youngest is old enough to take care of himself within my household. So I'm free to move about.
Yeah, I got some time for that. I got some time
Mm-hmm.
for that.
Yep.
Like another 10 years.
Mm. So you just have to plan accordingly. Like
Yeah.
between now and then, you just if you map it out, if you make a plan, you can still do whatever.
Oh, I find ways.
Yeah.
I wish I
Yeah.
found ways. I'm gonna start dropping them off to the grandparents.
That's always an option.
Hey,
Have to go
grandparents
and
are
dig up.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Grandparents are wonderful.
They
Yep.
are.
Yep.
Got some yak in that cup. No, I ain't gonna. You ain't gonna
Nah,
answer that.
trying to
You
stay
know the way he
hydrated.
held
Staying
it.
hydrated.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
I actually
So,
found this store that sells Japanese. It's a Japanese store, and I ended up getting me some Aquarius, which is something I used to drink all the time when I was stationed in Japan.
What is it? It's just a drink?
It's like their hydration drink that they have out there.
Hmm.
let's give him bougie.
No, man, I'm telling you. See,
Got this
you
from
got you got you got you got to go overseas. I'm telling you, man.
Japan.
You be finding some of the craziest stuff.
Yeah. Especially in Asia. Yeah, they got a lot going on over there.
You know,
Yeah.
the food be amazing. Man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm planning a trip.
Yeah.
You know that would I think you said something about that before. That would be cool to like go somewhere like that and ride. Is that something that you think you would consider doing one day, like going?
Maybe one day. It's not on my radar right now. Right now, I just live vicariously through Snacks. Do you know Snacks? Cynthia Franklin? No, you got to look her up. Oh my God, you got to look her up. Cynthia Franklin, Snacks. So
Mhm.
she frequently rides outside of the country. Like, oh my God. She literally rode from the southern tip of South America all the way up to the most northern tip of Alaska.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then so
God
now,
dang.
like, I forget when it was, maybe a month or two ago, like she was riding in, I think it was Nepal. Do you remember that movie, The Golden Child,
Yeah.
where they had to cross that no, I know what it was. It was Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they had to cross that rope bridge that just had the wood slats and it went
Hmm.
all the way across this huge canyon. She rode a motorcycle across that. And
Oh wow.
I'm like, yeah, no, not for me. Okay, I'm just gonna watch you do it. So
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, but I thoroughly enjoy watching her videos and stuff. I don't know if I'll ever be ready for that.
No, that sounds dope as hell.
Yeah,
I have to
it's,
look her up.
yeah,
I
yes,
think
you
I think I
definitely
think
do.
it'd be pretty cool to travel and ride in different places. There's who does that? Also, the what's his name? The guy that plays Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars. He actually rides, and it's like him and a buddy of his. They actually do like segments where they ride in different countries, or they ride from one country to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And I found the name of the show I was watching when he was doing the name of the show, but I want to
Yeah.
say Two Wheel Traveler actually told me about that one. and I started watching it, and they literally was riding from some place in like Scotland to somewhere else. They be doing some crazy trips too. So there
Yeah,
are people out there that travel to multiple countries on those
countries.
bikes, like it,
Hmm.
and it'd be crazy. And they do it all on older bikes. Like they'll change it up. Like they did on electric bikes. The one I was watching, they was doing it on like older model bikes, and it was just crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Look, I'll have to give you a suggestion of some people to follow because there's people in the circle that I am familiar with that do that. Like Highway Smiley and his wife, they just went all around Europe. God, I think they did like 11 or 13 countries in a month, just
Hmm.
riding the motorcycle.
Yeah,
Yep.
you gotta have the time and the money for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not grown like that yet to do that.
Yep.
So he says that's a serious ride. GQ said never again. So props to Miss Snacks. Yeah, I seen GQ video and yeah, he said he wouldn't never do it again on a road
On
ride.
a road glide. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty. She did it on a what is it called? A Pan America?
Pan American, yeah,
Oh
or
Yeah,
the African twin, one of those,
no,
because
Pan
both of those
America.
are okay.
Yeah,
I've seen them, but I never test rode one before.
they're so
Man, listen,
tall.
Yeah, they're tall.
listen.
Hmm.
You take that bike anywhere.
Yeah,
You take that bike anywhere.
yeah,
They
yeah.
have a training out there in the West Coast.
Hmm?
Did you say a training?
Yeah, they do a training. Traveling Tall actually went and did the training.
Hayes.
he said,
Hey, look, he gonna put that gang at the end.
he said,
Yeah. Funny.
look, he said, yeah, nah, you missed me at that
Yeah,
one.
it's not for everybody, but it's cool as hell to watch.
Yeah, I like to say that's not my ministry.
But yeah, Traveling Tall, he did a video where he was out in I want to say it was California. They got a training site out there where they take you on the regular road and then you go off road into the canyons. So look, check
Mm,
that out too for Traveling Tall's video.
I will. I'll have to check that out.
And I
Yeah,
want to say Doodles did it too. I think she was out there too when I seen his video.
That's cool. Yeah. That's why I get inspiration or knowledge from watching other people and even it like watching other people and what they do that then shows me how far I can go, how much I can do. Like
yeah,
even if I don't go all the way to what they are doing, I know that that is the like I won't even say threshold.
possibility.
Yeah, possibility. There you go.
Yeah, I
Yep.
feel the same way. It's kind of like if they can do it, I can do it.
Yes.
We're
Yep,
kind of like
Yep.
yep.
yeah,
Like he
Yep.
said, Traveling Tall was out in the sticks on gravel and everything. Yep. Could they take you through
Mm,
like loose sand and everything? They teach you that you got to stand up while you're riding on a Pan America and everything. They teach you all that.
yeah.
hey,
Yeah, that's interesting. The whole standing up, do you know why they do that?
I think he said it's because it gives them more like stability when they're going on a
Mm,
loose sand and whatnot. It takes the weight off of the bike and the rear
mm,
tire, so it kind of like gives them that stability as they're going through it. He explains all of that, like the instructors and everybody. They explain all of that.
yeah. Okay.
see, I'd be afraid to do something like that. I'll end up busting my tail.
I mean, some people actually fell over, but
Yeah. I mean,
you know,
have you ever fallen? Have you ever dropped your bike?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped my sport bike. I
I've
dropped
dropped my
my
bike
road
and
guide.
been down, yeah. So
Yeah. See,
yeah,
that's my thing is like I remember when I first got my street glide, that was like my biggest fear was dropping it. And when I finally did drop it, I was like, "Oh, okay,
yeah,
now I'm in the club. I dropped my bike. Like
yeah,
now I've dropped my road glide twice, three times, and I'm like, just pick it back. We keep going. So
yeah.
brush it
Yep.
off. We keep going. Like now it's nothing. Like I don't want to drop it, of course,
Of
but
course.
Yeah, but now it's not as scary. So like learning to do something like the Pan America, and the fear of dropping it is or falling over on it, I'd be like, whatever, that's par for the course. That's just shit that happens.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, once you learn it, you'll
Yeah,
get that comfort level.
right, right.
Because I think who else has one?
A lot
Sensei
of
from
people
Rod
are
Fit
getting
Nation.
them.
Yeah, Sensei from Rod Fit Nation. He rides his all the time. He
Yeah,
has
a lot of
The
people are
African
getting them.
twin,
Mm,
and I'll be seeing his videos too. So,
I
yep.
think I seen Chris Glides. He has a Pan America too.
Mm.
does
Yeah.
anybody in the chat have a Pan America or African twin?
People are getting rid of their road glides and getting them. I'm like, wow.
No, I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, I won't do that. Now, I'll probably add one to the stable,
Yeah, I ain't
but
taking it.
but
Yeah.
hey, Mystique ain't going nowhere.
Because they're saying that it's comfortable enough to travel on.
Yeah,
Okay, he said the Pan America is basically slimmed down, more nimble street glide. Think it's half the weight.
Hmm.
yeah.
But then
Yeah.
it kind of goes back to our conversation about having a second bike. So like certain bikes do certain things and stuff. I like kind of like you said, I like my bike because it's comfortable. It gives me space. It's a touring bike and stuff. But if I was to have a Pan America, like I would assume that like I would need it for a certain type of ride. Like if I planned on going like these, places that wouldn't be comfortable for my
For the road glide.
yeah, but I wouldn't
But
want
I
Well, you can
I
ride it
think that
anywhere
that's
though.
the allure. I think that's the allure of the Pan America is that you can ride it down the highway or you can ride it through the woods.
yeah.
Like you could do both with you could do it's almost like all terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
my
it's
thing would just
got
be the height.
storage.
Yeah, it'd just be the height for me.
Mm.
I'm not that tall of a person, so for me to do
That's
like a
the
taller
thing that
bike.
I'm wondering about is they are very high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm sure like where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, test road on a few test road one a few days ago, and it must be for me, and it's a
It's
must
a
for
must
me.
for me.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Well, my second bike won't be a Pan American. It'll probably be
Me
a
either.
ST or a Road Glide. I mean, not a Road Glide, a Road King. And I'm kind of sad that they're not continuing um, the Road Kings in the year 26, but it's okay. That's my options.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. The ST
Well,
is lower because it's
I would
designed
say
for the street.
Boston. Before we get out of here, I just want to say because we are coming up on our time soon.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say we appreciate you riding through with us. Your energy and your stories are what it's all about. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, one more time, let the people know how they can get in contact with you if you want to shout out your platforms and your brand.
So to find me on social media, like Googling hashtag Boston MQ, you'll find me on every platform. And then my website is www.bostonmq.com.
I like how she says Boston.
Yeah. And it's so funny because I don't hear it. I just say Boston like that's how you say it. It's Boston. And people are like Boston. I'm like, I didn't say it like
Boston.
that. I didn't say it like that.
All right, we appreciate you coming in the left lane and kicking it with us.
Thank you.
Oh, Gab, do you have anything you would like to let the people know about before we head out of here?
No, I don't. I don't have anything going on at this time. But y'all already know. Y'all know I got a channel, so y'all check out my channel and like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, all that good stuff. And I got merch. Well, I have merch. I just got to set it up where I can take orders and everything. So that'll be coming out real soon. How
Okay.
about you?
I do have a save the date. Yep, your boy's actually doing a meet and greet next year at Hartford Harley Davidson. Those are the dates right there: April 25th from 11 to 3 p.m. and July 11th from 11 to 3 p.m. So pull on up. It's supposed to be a luau going on July 11th. So if you into roasted pig, hey, come on out, show some support, and get your grub on.
That'll
Get
be
your grub
cool.
on.
Make sure you send me the flyers.
Oh, definitely.
Okay. That's cool. I'd love to come up to Hartford.
Yeah, we'll be up there and get some swine.
But not in April. It'll still be cold then. But July, yes, bet.
Hold on. She's like,
Not in
And,
April.
I will be having some merch as well. Some I will be having some teas that I'll be selling that while I'm
hey,
up there for both days. So
love the entrepreneurship. Yes.
Yes. Yes. And support. Support, support,
Yes.
support.
All
Cool.
right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
and
Bye.
keep them twos down. You heard?